Halloween is undoubtedly the monster's favorite holiday. They can freely reveal their true forms, scaring mischievous children, without any fear of exposing themselves. But on this day, things not of this world also appear. On Halloween morning, a father was playing with his son by the riverbank. Suddenly, he heard a woman's wails. Seeing her weeping as she walked toward the water, he plunged in without hesitation to save her. Yet the moment she entered the water, she vanished. As he frantically searched the depths, he suddenly spotted her reappearing on the shore, carrying his son away. No matter how he shouted, his son seemed deaf to his cries, following the woman as she walked farther away. By the time he reached the shore, both the woman and his son had vanished. After receiving the report, Nick rushed to the scene immediately. He saw the video footage accidentally captured by a tourist. But beyond that, there were no other clues. The captain immediately ordered a citywide search. This disappearance caught the attention of a woman. In her emotional state, she revealed her true form. She was a Balaam. Soon, Leti arrived at the police station, demanding to join the investigation as an FBI agent. She claimed to have tracked the weeping woman for years, that she struck every Halloween, drowning the abducted children in the river. Based on past patterns, 2 more children would be taken today. Meanwhile, with Halloween approaching, households began decorating, and children played ghost-catching games in the woods. One girl approached the riverbank and saw a woman weeping. The girl kindly asked a few questions, but the woman remained silent. In the blink of an eye, the woman stood directly before her. Smiling, she extended her hand toward the girl, who, as if spellbound, actually took the woman's hand. News of the girl's disappearance quickly reached the police station, and the location matched exactly where Leti had predicted. Nick and the others soon arrived at the scene. Now the killer had abducted 2 children. Just as they were about to investigate further, the captain appeared and stopped them. It turned out Leti had been fired from the police force 3 years ago. She was no longer qualified to participate in the investigation.
You don't understand! We have no time for this!
In her emotional turmoil, Leti revealed her monster form. Only then did she realize Nick was actually Grimm. Leti had no choice but to comply and return with them. The captain suspected her collusion with the weeping woman. This infuriated Leti beyond measure. 5 years prior, her niece had vanished under similar circumstances. She was consumed by guilt. Her dismissal from the force stemmed from her relentless obsession with this case. For 5 years, she had relentlessly pursued the weeping woman. Every Halloween, she emerges to strike. Over 15 children have drowned or vanished. Tonight marks their final deadline. If they don't stop the weeping woman soon, 3 more children will be killed. Urgently, Nick heads to the RV to examine ancient texts. Sure enough, he makes a discovery. This weeping woman doesn't belong to this world. On the eve of Halloween's end, the weeping woman arrives at the river junction to drown the children she has captured. With less than 2 hours until midnight, they must act swiftly, but locating her requires Leti's help. Defying his superiors, Nick secretly takes Leti away. Yet as they depart, another disappearance occurs in the town. It seems the weeping woman is ready. Meanwhile, the weeping woman had already begun her ritual. She led 3 children to the riverbank and began chanting incantations over the water. Suddenly, 3 shadowy figures rose from the surface, only to sink back down moments later. It was Nick and his team arriving on the scene. This enraged the woman, blood tears streaming from her eyes. She was determined to take everyone down with her. As the group neared the water's edge, Nick shoved her into the river. Seeing her plan ruined, the woman transformed into a monstrous form and instantly grappled with Nick. Nick tried to flee, but she dragged him back down. Yet as they fought, her body suddenly grew limp, vanishing before Nick's eyes.